Good morning everybody. It's very early and this video is going to be a little bit different because today we're going to take you through just a normal day on the farm. We're not going to do too much kind of focus on projects and focus on the build. We're just going to show you what life is like for us as we go through a day. So welcome and thanks for joining us. It's 6:15. The boys had us up at 5:30 this morning. They're currently watching a bit of TV, which is what they do early in the morning until we've kind of got the engines firing. So it's gonna make a cup of coffee and get this day started.
And well, Tara does her morning exercises and has a cup of coffee. My morning ritual is to go and water the plants, head down to the garden, normally the lawn area, and stick a whole bunch of water from the well or from the spring, depending on how much water we've got in either or. I'll have a quick look in a second. And I usually do that for about half an hour, go around, pick out some weeds, do a little bit of maintenance around the farm as well. Oh, I also spend quite a lot of time worrying about what to wear. It's a dodgy old thing here. The well is moving, water will be going out somewhere. No water coming out there. Why is that? Oh, because it's locked closed. There we go. All right, that's frustrating. Something's wrong. No sprinklers, no well. By the way, if you're wondering the best time of the day to water your lawn, it's always first thing in the morning when it gets the coldest, especially in hot climates like we live in at the moment. It's been a funny old year this year. We had plus 40 degrees in late June, early July, and it basically just burned the heck out of everything. Light's not coming on. Fuse is blown, I think.
So the mornings around here start pretty chilled usually.
It's not a fuse problem either. That's frustrating. What's going on? No, it's just not working.
This morning's been a little bit different, I think. What I'm doing right now is just getting the boys a little bowl of fruit just to get them started. And then in about half an hour or so, we'll have some fried eggs all together and have breakfast.
Okay, I'm expecting a plug to be unplugged somewhere around here. It is. Okay.
And then see where the day takes us. John's out, emptying the well onto the garden and watering all the plants.
Try again. No. Flipping heck.
I need to water the veggie garden today. I've also got a plan to empty the flower bed in front of this little stone house. We've got a very invasive plant in there which we need to get rid of really quickly. I'm meaning to do it for weeks and time just hasn't allowed. So we'll do that. The guys should be on site in about 45 minutes. And then things tend to get busier and noisier. But yeah, it's nice to have you guys with us. I hope you enjoy.
Okay. If the fuse goes on down the bottom, that means we've got a problem with the well pump.
Pause.
Okay, let's try here again. No, something else is causing the problem. That's good news and sort of bad news. good news because I don't have to stick my head down that well. That's always a horrible job. Bad news because I don't know what's causing the problem. Okay, that light's not working. That's off. It's not the problem. Everything's unplugged there.
What's going on?
Well, I can't find out where the problem is. I was just going to get up and do all the watering like normal. Is that it?
The guys have cut through their wire.
The guys have cut through their wire.
Oh, yikes.
2 kilometres and 10 minutes later.
Honestly, it's one of those mornings. Do you want your coffee?
Yeah, let's have that. Thank you, my darling.
You're welcome. At least the coffee machine's working this morning. So, this is how my mornings usually start, with a little bit of exercise. This morning I'm going to do some yoga because I'm feeling quite tired, having had a very disturbed sleep last night. What my main thing is in the mornings is just to use a little bit of time as a bit of kind of me time, whether that's spending time reading my book with my cup of tea, doing a bit of exercise, heading out to the veggie garden to do the watering, just making sure that I'm not sat on my phone scrolling, which is something that I've been really bad at recently, and it just does me absolutely no good. So yeah, just being very intentional with the mornings is making a huge difference to my days. And like I say, this morning it's going to be a bit of yoga and just a gentle wake up.
Now it's going. That's good.
What happened there?
Hello, Mommy.
Sawyer stuck that in the end of the pipe. I watched him do it yesterday. It was like a bullet.
What?
Sawyer, did you put that in the pipe? Was it you?
Yeah.
It just went pop. All right, the well's working again, actually. Let's take that. All right, and that is the fellas arriving for work, 7:25. Very good. That's been quite the adventure this morning, eh?
You can tell that this is a routine that the boys are very, very used to. It's such a nice way to get them out of the house, get them busy, get them working, and teaching them about what it takes to look after a place like this and what kind of things you got to do. And remember, you know, everything needs water. So John set up a whole system of pipe work that goes right the way through the farm using the water from the well. That waters his hedge, it waters our fruit trees down the bottom here. So we've got lemons, and our olives, of course. We've got a mulberry tree, we've got our plum tree, so this is turning into something of a new little orchard. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a ton of work over the years to get the water systems to where they are now, but now he can run around like a mad thing every morning and get everything watered. What's he got?
Ah, because he's been working on something for us.
No.
Yeah. See. Love it!
Oh my goodness, that's So cool.
So you're just going to work on it a little bit more.
Okay.
Make it a bit more.
Obrigada, Marcus.
That's so cool.
cool.
Corta aqui mais.
See?
Lá está. Mais ou menos.
Love it.
Mom, what is that, Mom?
That's so cool, hey?
Mom, that's our numbers.
Yeah, so that says 2025, which is the year we've built our house. Do you think that means it's going to be finished in 2025?
Well, it must be. Let's see. All right, let's get that order done.
And on the moon is following us.
Is he following us? Why? That's no good.
Daddy, you can fix this for me.
All right, let's do it. It is 7:51, and already this morning we've been awake for 16,000 hours. Isn't that right, boys? How much is 16,000? Loads. And I've walked 3.5 kilometers just around the farm in circles. Where's your whittling knife, Crusoe? Yeah, that would be pretty handy right now.
No, I don't know where it is.
Okay.
In your backpack? What is that?
This is called a hand plane.
It's a hand plane.
This,
What it does?
it shaves off wood bit by bit so we can make it a little bit smaller. Okay, test it.
Try that.
Try it out.
Just need to bang this on the floor.
Right, where's the hammer, Crusoe?
A hammer?
We need a hammer and we need some wood glue.
Daddy, I know where a hammer is.
Okay.
I saw a red heavy hammer.
Where?
At the chicken coop up the wire. You know that one.
Okay, we need it.
Right, so are you and I going to go and see if there's a hammer at the chicken coop?
And Dad's coming too. And then you can have them.
Okay, that's a
I'm
good
on to
idea.
Daddy.
It's a beautiful day, hey Sawyer. Do you know something I'm so grateful for is to have woken up every day on this farm since we got here and have had such a wonderful sense of purpose. There's always something to do. There's always a job to be done, work to be completed, projects to be looked after. So we never wake up going, what are we going to do today? And that's a really, really, I don't know, fulfilling way to live.
Let's go hammers.
Where?
There was a big hammer there.
A big hammer there?
Yeah.
Well, it's not here now. Are you going caveman, are you?
Ready? Just hope it goes in straight. All right, I think that's enough.
That was really good.
It's not
Stuck
bad
there.
for a bash, is it?
Nice. Happy?
Yep, just need to get this glue off it.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Now, who wants a fried egg?
Yeah, I want some breakfast.
Isn't it
It's
starving?
that time already.
So here we are, just about to have breakfast at 8:25 in the morning, and we've already had 15 minutes of your time. Who wants eggs, Dad?
Yeah, me.
If we carried on at this pace and did some complex sums where x equals y and b is greater than a, I think it's safe to say that you'd be spending your entire day with us. So, let's fast forward a bit, shall we? And get to the good stuff.
Now let's do this.
Let's do this.
preparation does sourdough?
Okay, it's normally around about this time of the day, after breakfast and after watering and all the other things that have gone on, playing with the boys for a little while, that I will head on off and start doing some projects that we film for other videos. So today, for example, I'm going to be doing a couple of projects that will be in other videos. I won't film very much of them for this video today, but we've got 2 videos to finish off. One that we filmed maybe 3 weeks ago already, that I've just got to put an extra clip in at the end of, which was for the couch swimming pool. I haven't painted the couch swimming pool yet. I've got to paint it and then fill it up. And the reason why we filmed that 3 weeks ago was just because we had time to fit that into the schedule. And the reason why it's not been filled up yet is because I've been waiting for the inside of the couch swimming pool to fully dry out. Now that area where the couch is was filled up with water, and it's been leaking and seeping out of the bottom of it really slowly, so I haven't been able to paint properly. So first job today will be to paint the couch swimming pool, and then after that I'll be going up into the tiny house to do the grouting of the bathroom. Both of those activities will be in other videos. We'll show probably a couple of little shots here, but this is what my day would be basically from, I don't know, what time is it now? Hang on, 9:30 until probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So 6 hours, be working on projects, building, doing bits and pieces. And then at 3 o'clock, well, we'll see that when it gets to it. In between all of that, usually while I'm working away, the boys will come over, they'll hang out, they'll do bits and pieces. And of course the build, whatever goes on with the house build, goes on with the house build. And I'll be going backwards and forwards and filming some of that as well. Whatever goes in this video won't be in other videos. So they're kind of overlapping a little bit, but that's how this video was supposed to be, I think, isn't it? We're doing a video about our average day.
Right, so my plan is to head off and do something I've been kind of putting off for a while, but really needs to be done. In the front of our stone house, we've got this beautiful little bed. And actually, I was watching an old video of ours the other day when the boys were really little. In fact, Sawyer wasn't even born. It was when we first got here. One of the first videos we made from the farm. And John and Crusoe were planting a bougainvillea in this little bed that we've got outside the front of our stone house kitchen door. And that bed has been taken over by, I forget what it's called. I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen, but it's some invasive weed that is getting in everywhere, all over Portugal. I've seen it while we've been going on hikes and stuff. And I just want to get rid of it before it spreads, because at the moment it is just contained in that one little bed. Excellent work, boys. Wait, make sure you're pulling out the right thing, okay? We've got to make sure we're pulling out the right thing. Yeah, that meaty, yucky thing, okay? And look, we've got a shoe in here and a teddy. What they do in here? Oh, right, that's done. What I've done there is put them in the middle of a very dry, very hot piece of solid ground in the hope that what will happen is it'll just dry out and it won't spread anywhere. I have noticed we've got another batch of it here, just below the knot garage. I think it's going to be a constant battle to get rid of the stuff, but we're going to try, because we definitely don't want it spreading all over the farm. Anyway, that needs a bit of a clean, but it looks so much better. You guys know that feeding our family is my most important priority. I pay so much attention to the nutrition everybody's getting, to the kind of food we're eating, and the most important thing is that we are not just getting nourishing food, but we're also getting delicious food. And that honestly all takes so much brain power sometimes, and it can also be really expensive. Where today's sponsor comes in is balancing all of that, and it's absolutely genius. So a massive thank you to HelloFresh for being the paid partner of today's episode and for making cooking healthy, delicious meals so easy. HelloFresh is a recipe delivery box service where you get a choice of a myriad of different options and recipes from a variety of different diets, and you can customize your box. It then arrives at your door with pre-portioned ingredients and beautifully laid out recipe cards that are super easy to follow. It means that you're not wasting any food and you're not spending any unnecessary money at the shops buying things you just don't need that probably aren't all that good for you. The best bit about HelloFresh is that if you use our link and our offer code, you'll get 50% off your first box. You'll then get 20% off the next 4 boxes. And here's the kicker, free desserts for life. That applies if you're a new customer or if you're somebody who tried HelloFresh a while ago and maybe hasn't been back for over a year. So remember, if you're a foodie like us and you enjoy delicious, healthy, easy to prepare food and you just don't have the headspace to think of it yourself, HelloFresh is your answer. Use that link, scan the QR code, head over to their website and get yourself sorted. What happened to you then? You want to tell everybody?
I got bit by 3 what Crusoe and Sawyer would call chemical wasps. I think they were European hornets.
He's feeling very sorry for himself.
I mean, look at me. I look like Rambo.
Boys really ate just because I knew this was going to take a little bit longer, and they had some leftover soup from last night with beans and tomatoes and stuff. So everybody's happy. Yum!
Oh. Thanks very much, darling. What is this?
Yum? Yeah?
Thank you, my darling. That was delicious.
You're welcome. That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
We add that to the weekly rotation.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your plan?
I'm going to go and grout out the bathroom of the tiny house.
Okay.
And then, I don't know. Should we go to the river?
I think it's a river trip this afternoon, isn't it?
Why would you look outside yourself when you have all of the world inside?
Job number 2 done. Pretty pleased with that. Let's go and find out what the family's up to and see if it's time to go to the river for a swim. Where is everybody? What are you doing down there?
I'm waiting
To the river, to the river we go. Leave our worries on the shore and drift away. On the river, on the river we know. Sometimes the perfect words are never said.
Well done, Crusoe!
I spilled my coffee, I don't feel like talking. My worries just keep growing by the day. I need a moment where the green and blue appear. Spin a rock and watch the ricochet.
Can you come back?
To the river, to the river we go. Leave our worries on the shore and drift away. On the river we know. Sometimes the perfect words are left unsaid. You could change your mind when you're intertwined with the water and the waves. As I grow older, well, that boat I'll never sail. It works better than the pills the doctor gave. And with that old fishing pole, I still catch 'em by the bucket full. The kids are helping on the grill and sneak a taste. I hope you find this place before you end your days. And if you see me out there, wave hello.